Pound for pound boxing, real news. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing. Real news. What is going on? What is going on? The face of boxing. Canelo Alvarez gets a victory over Triple G, right? You would think it was a unanimous um, decision type of fight, which it was the unanimous decision fight. But unanimously, you would think that these dudes are out here saying that Canelo Alvarez washed this guy. Now, I only gave one round to Triple G, and you could say that that was the ninth round. That's about it. Okay, I thought it was a hell of a wash, 11-1. The judges were clearly Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, and Donna Godot out that motherfucker. Fucking lost his shit. 115 to 113. The saddest scorecard I've ever seen in my fucking life. It really seems like they were trying to rob Canelo Alvarez tonight of a victory. All right. I scored that fight. I can only give, honestly, to be generous, I can only see Triple G winning one round, and that was again in the ninth round. Simple as that. Triple G wasn't letting his hands go. Round 1 through 8, Canelo Alvarez was just putting on a clinic. He was washing Triple G, and people were asking where the fuck was Triple G at, right? Of course, the broadcasters obviously brought up the old age, this and that, whatever, But Triple G was non-existent in the ring tonight. He only showed up for one round. 11-1 is exactly what I scored it. After like it, honestly, you could just watch that fight and see Canelo Alvarez was obviously putting in the most work. It was just crazy. Brandon Clemens gave him 2 rounds. Okay, being generous there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it. Because some rounds were closer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. You know, it was a good fight though. It was a good fight where Canelo Alvarez was obviously just showcasing his performance. I mean, showcasing his skill set. And Triple G was non-existent inside of that ring tonight. But you got to give respect to Triple G, a 40-year-old veteran with a lot of experience. And he went inside of the ring. He obviously wanted to get the victory, which was impossible tonight because he did not let his hands go. I still think that at 160, he will give anybody work. He'll put on a clinic against anybody at 160, as we see with Murata. One thing that I saw about Canelo Alvarez was that he wasn't going to the body. He was going upstairs the whole time, and he wasn't settling to going for the body. What I thought my fight prediction was Canelo Alvarez with a TKO victory over Gennady Golovkin by body shot. Obviously I was wrong, and it did not happen tonight. Uh, but obviously Triple G he's a warrior inside of that ring, and he was gonna put on a performance, and that's exactly what he did. He came out, he came out kind of sluggish. Canelo Alvarez is a slow starter, but he came out pretty fast, and I thought that um, Triple G would let his hands go at least, but even the jab, like the jab that he's known for, he wasn't even throwing that. And it could be the him being scared of Canelo Alvarez's counter punching. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez is one of the best counter punches in boxing right now, as of right now. So it could have been that, but at the end of the day, Triple G he dropped the ball on tonight. Um, but I mean, it was just a sluggish fight. You know what I'm saying? Sluggish fight for Triple G at least. Canelo Alvarez went in there with a game plan, uh, and he executed his game plan. The only round that I could really give Triple G was the ninth round when he started to let his hands go. And maybe because he was flashy with it, he started to let his hands go, and maybe the crowd got into it. that could have probably swayed why, but Canelo Alvarez was still throwing back even in that ninth round. Um, so it was an all right fight, um, for a fight that we already knew the outcome of, right? Because we knew that Canelo Alvarez was definitely going to beat Triple G, even with the injury. That he came out after the fight. He said his left hand was hurt and that he needs surgery on his left hand and recovery time. But he definitely wants to fight with Dimitri Bivol, which I think that he's gonna need that fight. But the judges tonight, man, 115 to 113, 116 to 112. Obviously the 115, 113 really catches eyes because of the fact that, you know, Ray Charles must have been in there judging that fight. Stevie Wonder was probably inside in the arena judging that fight. And Donna Godot. I'm legally blind. I can't see. POP, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Donna Godot was in that motherfucker as well. You know, legally blind. All these motherfuckers was legally blind tonight. It was it's crazy. It really seems like they were trying to rob Canelo Alvarez from a fight that he won pretty much, very easy. Um, but judges are gonna be judges at the end of the day. That's just how boxing works. Um, but people that were saying, "Oh, Canelo Alvarez, if they go to the scorecards, this and that, it will be a robbery, this and that." Obviously that's not the case. Canelo Alvarez can also be a victim of some such a thing, right? Which obviously we saw the judges were trying to do to Canelo Alvarez tonight. But it was a little good fight, man. It was a little good fight. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fight. Um, Canelo Alvarez, come back healthy. He's got that left hand that he was saying, um, obviously was bothering him, but he still came out. He still fought. He's a warrior at the end of the day, and he did what he was supposed to, right? So it was a good little fight. I enjoyed it. I thought, like I said, my scorecard was 11-1. I can only give Triple G one round, which was the ninth round. Other than that, I really can't make a case for anyone else. But it is what it is. Now, Bam Rodriguez, the undercards, let's talk about the undercards. The undercards are pretty much sluggish. It wasn't really it wasn't spectacular. Um, as I thought it would be, right? Bam Rodriguez was even a little sluggish in his fight in that co-main event. You know, Bam Rodriguez came out and obviously he's fought what 3 times this year after tonight, and he came out kind of sluggish against Israel Gonzalez. You know, Bam Rodriguez is obviously one of the most talented fighters. He definitely won that fight, but you know it wasn't the greatest fight. It wasn't the greatest showing from Bam Rodriguez that I thought he would be. I thought Bam Rodriguez was gonna come out and he was really gonna just outwork the hell out of Israel Gonzalez. But obviously he has to get back into the gym and work. You know what I'm saying? H Money, what's going on, bro? What's good, bro? He said salute, bro. That fight was garbage. Pound for pound. GGG, 40 years old. Canelo looks like he 40. God damn. God damn. Man, hey, look, man. Hey, Ace Money, look. I thought that fight was all right, man. For Canelo Alvarez, at least, Triple G obviously showed his age. He said, hey, bro, Canelo looks like garbage. You think so? I don't think so, bro. I think Canelo Alvarez, he came out and he did what he was supposed to. He executed his game plan. He was trying to, what I didn't like about tonight, the cons about tonight, obviously, were that Canelo wasn't going to the body where he should have, because that's where Triple G is, that's where Triple G, he lacks. He like, That's his kryptonite right there. That body. You know what I'm saying? So I thought Canelo Alvarez could have did a little bit better than that, better than what he did tonight. But at the end of the day, he said he's nurturing a injury to the left hand. But it is what it is. But yeah, like, 11-1 fight. At the end of the day, is gonna be trash because uh Triple G didn't throw shit. You know what I'm saying? Triple G was non-existent inside of the ring. Pound for pound, Canelo ducked the Bivol rematch for a reason. Oh shit! Hey, we're gonna see what his next action is. Right? He said he wants to fight. He says he wants to get recovery time. It is what it is. So we'll see we'll see what he does. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer that he's gonna come back to that rematch against Bivol, and he's gonna, and he might be better in that fight. I'm not saying he might win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I can't say and be like, no, Canelo Alvarez is gonna come back into the ring and he's gonna win that fight at all. I can't say that. But I think that he'll have a better showing. He's gonna have a better stamina at least. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna last longer. But is he gonna win the fight? Bivol. I think that Bivol is a very, very high caliber fighter. He's a very elite fighter, and he's just not, like he's not those guys at 168, man. He's one of those guy elite level guys at 175 that's gonna put in that work. Um, but it is what it is. Pound for pound, Canelo is a liar, bro. He had he had rematch clause with Bivol. He didn't want that smoke. Oh shit. Bro, we'll see though. We'll see. I mean, time will tell. At the end of the day, time will tell. You know what I'm saying? Time will tell. And as fans, we just gotta be patient. And now, if Canelo Alvarez doesn't go for the Bivol rematch, then I'm gonna definitely agree with you, bro. I'm definitely gonna agree with you. Canelo got tired again tonight. So tonight, you know, I will agree. You know what I'm saying? I will agree. I definitely did see Canelo Alvarez a little huffing and puffing at the end of that fight. I will definitely agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, nah, he didn't get tired, because I believe that he was tired at one point. Especially in those later rounds. It showed a little, especially when he went back to the corner and when he sat down. I really did see that in Canelo Alvarez. But other than that, I just thought that it was just a wash, 11-1. And obviously Triple G is 40 years old. He's a little bit. He's not what he used to be, especially in his prime. But it was Triple G could have done better. You know what I'm saying? He could have done better, but he didn't. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Canelo Alvarez, he did what he was supposed to, win the fight. And he washed Triple G tonight. 11-1 is what I had it. What the judges had it. What Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles and Donna Godot had it. That shit 115, 113. I didn't agree with that at all. They had the fight very close, where Canelo Alvarez, if you wouldn't have won a round, that one last round, and I think the 12th round, I think all judges had it Triple G, but yo, Triple G was hugging in that round. You know what I'm saying? He was hugging like shit. And that's not in Triple G's character. You know, Triple G is one of those guys, he's coming forward, he's going to give you work. Pound for pound, Canelo was supposed to wash a 40-year-old man, Triple G. Bro, I felt like he did wash him, though. I definitely felt like he washed him. He didn't get the knockout like I predicted, though. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get the knockout. I thought the body shot, but he didn't work the body. You know what I'm saying? But I think that he washed him. I had it 11-1. I only gave one round to Triple G, the ninth round. And I can't say that, Triple G really won any other round than that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ninth round, you remember, that's when he opened up. You know what I'm saying? He started throwing punches. And that's when I felt like, he's got him. I mean, well, That's when Javante Davis tweeted out, "Oh, he set him up. He's gonna come on strong now." But obviously that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it was a little fight. It was a good little fight, man. It was a good little fight. For Canelo Alvarez, at least, right? For Mexican Independence Day, and you know, he's got to recover from that injury that he has. He says he's got to get surgery, whatever, get the recovery time, and come back and fight Bivol. I think that Bivol, you know what I'm saying? If you, we're gonna see. We're gonna see because H Money's not a believer in Canelo Alvarez and what he did tonight. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, H Money saying nah, nah, nah. That shit was a fluke. That shit wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Canelo Alvarez, he put on a boxing clinic. I think that he really showed out tonight. He just outworked the shit out of Triple G, and obviously it's a 40-year-old Triple G. So take it how you want to take it, but it is a 40-year-old Triple G, and it's a Triple G that basically he's definitely out of his prime. But the one thing I said, my prediction to this fight was Triple G by body. I mean, Canelo Alvarez TKO victory over a body shot. You know what I'm saying? But to say it wasn't a wash, I believe it was a wash, bro. I think that 11-1 was the correct score for that fight. I just didn't see anything else that Triple G could have done tonight to win that fight. Canelo ain't that guy, homie. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Hey, he got the fans to be that guy though. You know what I'm saying? Some guys ain't that guy, but he got the fans to be that guy. So it is what it is though, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Uh I had Canelo Alvarez 11-1. The judges obviously had that shit 115, 113, which is a little embarrassing if you're a judge. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Uh, and I'm out, man. Peace.